Hi guys. Okay, so I'm going to be doing now a Oriflame Vista Group online training. So tonight, what we're going to be talking about is promoting our Oriflame products online. Now, where to start? Okay, we always have a fantastic system that we've used before that's got us a great success, and I don't want us to overcomplicate things by changing that. So we're going to go through the system of how we think things will work and go forward, tweak things here and there to fit in with the Oriflame style, but basically it's the same. We're going to do things, but we're going to get the group set up. So if you've already got a selling group and you want to keep that one, then great. If you want to start a new one and a fresh, then that's fantastic as well. But if we can start that off, if it's a new group, you need to start your group off with about 20 products in it before you add anybody. Okay, just so that you're not overloading them. It's like going into a shop and you start filling the shelves around you. You're going to walk out. Yeah. So if we get everything through in there first, then we can start adding people in. Really important that pictures are put in there individually and not in an album. So they go in there one at a time so that people can come in and look through your group. Now, what we suggest you do for your own group, your own buying selling group that you've created, that you post 3 to 5 products a day, every day in your group. Okay. When it comes to external buying selling sites, what we're recommending here is to do 20 to 30 a day. Okay. Starting off with 20 and building that up before you get to 30, just to try and avoid Facebook bans as much as possible. Okay. What we also really think is so important with your own group, especially, is that you need to be doing high interaction. So putting posts on there that's going to get other people to comment back. So we want things like, like you can get lots of things like pop a quote here, or what's your favorite film, or all that type of stuff, so that people go on and comment. Now, what this does is it puts you up in the ranks in the Facebook eyes of being a popular group. Because if Facebook see the group that no one's commenting on, it's just you, one after the other, posting products, they see that no one's interested in that group, and it just doesn't get seen the same, doesn't get shown in the news feed. So you want your group to be ranked as a popular group. You need to have lots of interaction going on. Okay. One of the things we're recommending with this, particular company is doing video demonstrations of products. Now I'm going to go through that with you. And the thing is with this, we're going to be sharing all of it. So you don't have to do it yourself if you're uncomfortable with that. But, we're going to put a group together where we're going to share all our videos and all our tutorials where everyone can use them. Okay. You need to keep your Facebook reach really high on your own timeline. Okay. So posting, I would recommend 3 times a day. Okay. Posting something on there. Posting, like sharing videos, okay, YouTube videos, funny videos, motivational quotes, pictures of you and your family out, whatever you want to do, but keep your Facebook reach high, okay? There's lots of things that Facebook like. They like things like reviews and polls and recommendations. They like that type of thing. And if you're doing that and you're giving back to Facebook, then your reach goes a bit higher, which lets you get away with things like posting the selling groups without getting a ban as quick. What we want you to be doing is joining 10 selling groups every day as well. Okay. Now, we're going to do this, even though I'm going to go through obviously selling locally, but we're also going to go through selling up and down the country. So if you're joining 10 selling groups a day, every day, and getting in a routine of that, okay, you're going to build yourself lots of selling groups, but it's also, it's your routine, it's not unusual activity then, which will also help from stopping you getting any restrictions. You really want to focus on building your buy and sell group up, your own group. Ask friends to add people. Run some competitions. Ask everyone to just share it and get people to join that group, because this is where you really want to build it up. I mean, in your 20 to 30 posts that you're going to do, I would say a good chunk of them now need to be advertising your group as well. Not the group link, so maybe hashtag your group. If we put like a hashtag Claire's Beauty Room, and putting that in all your posts so that it's directing people to the things that's in your group, which then they can go and join your group. Okay, doing it that way, but you want to try and drive as much traffic towards your group as possible. When you're getting going now, Put an exciting Facebook on status on Facebook. Okay, you want to be able to create a bit of curiosity. I personally wouldn't be putting all over Facebook that you're an Oriflame rep, because what I would suggest is that you do create that curiosity. You know, you're posting about how exciting your new business venture is. You're posting about all the wonderful products and the benefits of them. But if you were to just blast it everywhere that it's Oriflame, then people will just go and Google Oriflame and get what they need to get or join whatever. Whereas if they've got to come and ask you what it is that you're doing, then you're attracting them to yourself. Okay. Now, what we're recommending when we're getting going with this is writing down at least 20 names that you're going to now get the catalogue link sent to you straight away. You want to start earning some money and getting some sales from day one. Okay, so a minimum of 20 names, but obviously more if you can. But you want to try and send your catalogue to try and get as much sales together as you can. What we also recommend is if you're going to buy the startup kit, it comes with 5 free catalogues. So what I suggest is writing down the names of the first 5 people you're going to give them to, then the next 5, then the next 5, then the next 5. This is all going to help towards your sales. Okay, so as part of our system, I really recommend that's how we go, and we still stick with that, which is very, very similar to what we've always done before. So social media is the way to go. You know, it's opened up worldwide to everybody to come and have a little look at what we sell and what we promote, and we can really do that with all of these. Okay, Facebook right now is the most popular one, but there's so many other ways that we can get. I mean, I really think we focus it one at a time, start mastering one, then master the other, then master the other. But social media is definitely the way that, let's face it, the younger generation, it's their life, it's how they communicate, it's how everything's done. So we need to move with the times on that and make sure that that's added into our daily routine of this business. Now, something I'm recommending now with this is something that obviously we did do in Clean Easy as well. We always done product demonstration. Yeah, so we could get things like the pineapple corer, and we'd twist it out and we'd show people what that would do, and get the wipeout stain removed, and you do a demo and things like that. Now we've got makeup, and we've got creams, and we've got all kinds of beauty regimes that we can teach. Yeah, we can go on, we can do, little examples there of one eye and the other eye. We can do pictures, we can do videos. Okay, we can do all of this stuff. Now, this is where I'm talking about that we can all share this. Yeah, so you don't necessarily have to do this. So if you're sat there looking and you're thinking, well, I'm no good at makeup, or I have no want to do that, then that's okay, because we're going to share it. We're all going to share it as a group, and we can all pop that in our buy and selling groups as well, and we can still obviously generate our sales through that. Now, when we're doing all these tutorial videos, we will have all the products there. So we can say, step 1, we're going to use this eye primer. Step 2, we've got this eye pencil. And step 3, this is the way we can do that. We've got the prices to all our products there. Now, a couple of people have mentioned to me about doing the links. Okay, so what they're saying is, I put my product in, and then I put my product link to go to my beauty store. I really would not recommend that we do this, because for one, we know that over posting links will get you a Facebook ban. Okay, but ideally, you want them to come to you anyway. It's just like with Clean Easy. When we sold things online and we put all our products out there, we didn't necessarily put the link. Okay, we would get people to come to us, ask us, and we would then arrange either a local delivery or a drop ship or a direct PayPal checkout, whatever. And it's just the same. We just want to have the product and get them to come to you on that. Now, something that I think that we really need to be with this now is getting with all the trends. What's hot right now? Okay, this company is, you see it all the time with so many different makeup companies. For example, you've got Unique. Yeah, Unique is another cosmetics company that does really well online, and it's really trendy. It attracts a lot of younger people, and I think that we can make this really trendy because we sell some really good stuff. We sell some really good products, and if we keep up the trend with seeing what's out, seeing all the different things like the celebrity looks, you can keep an eye on all of that. You can recreate them, And you know what? If you're not very good at that, I'm sure you can find somebody that is. Okay, so there's all that type of side to the business that I feel that we can just add in now, along with the successful system that we already had. And don't forget the men's beauty routine, okay, as well, because we've got all of that, which I will be getting Chris demonstrating all of these creams and face masks. So why not do all this by going live? Okay, going live is one of the biggest ways of keeping your Facebook reach really high, because they love it. They love people going live as well. So it's another good one. There's so much that we can do with going live. We can do demonstrations of the product. We can promote our business. But like I say, it's going to keep your Facebook reach high. And it's going to help brand yourself, which I think is really, really important as well with the online side of the business, is branding yourself, okay? You know, what is it that you want people to know you as, all of that, and staying in people's newsfeed. You know, we want that. We want to be out there. We want people to just be constantly seeing what we're doing. So when it comes to branding yourself, I think it's, you know, like it says, what do you want to be known for? So you need to have a bit of an identity. You need to have, you know, like a value and a position and an attribute, and all of this has got to be what you want to be known for, okay? And hopefully that you're branding yourself in the right way. You know, so if someone says your name, what do they instantly think of? Okay, so for me, I know that where I live in my town, if someone says Clerk and Cellar, all they know me as is hairdresser or clean easy, yeah? So they're fine, I'm happy with that. I've got to change that now. I need to Oriflame, okay? So there's all this type of stuff that we need to get out there. So I've got a lot of work now promoting this. You know, we've got to brand ourselves in the right way and make sure that people are coming. And it's good if you've got a bit of a niche, you know, something a bit quirky, something Jackie McCormack with a fringe check. You know, that's always really worked. It's something that people know her for when they go online. So maybe having a little bit of something like that really works when you're going to do all your lives and stuff. Online parties. Now, I think these are just brilliant. You know, we have so many people that do so well with online parties. They're really good to launch catalogs. So you could do one every 3 weeks. Every time there's a new catalog come out, launch it, launch the special offers. You just set up an event in your group and you fill it with products, and you get people coming in and seeing what you've got on offer, because some of the special offers are just brilliant. You know, I've been on today and ordered like mascara, £4 and things like that. It's really good offers that they've got running, so why not do that? Okay, so why not get others to host them as well if you really want to run with the online parties? You know, asking on your Facebook. A way that I was getting lots of online parties was I would pick a gift. Okay, so I had, we could use, say, a perfume or some makeup, and you could put that on your page and say, who wants this for free? And then what happens is you get people commenting saying to you, oh, I do. How can I get this for free? And then you don't put it on the post, you go off, you message them. Okay, great, all I need you to do is host me a party. All you've got to do, it's all on Facebook. You just get me at least 20 to 30 people on the night in that event, and you can have it for free. You do the work then, but you got different people. Then you advertise on the party. Who would like this for free? Me. Right, great. All I need you to do is go and get your friends to host me a party. And can you see how this is going to pan out that way? Yeah. Now, what we've been thinking as well, and this is going to tie in really well with the online parties, I think. So, as a customer/consultant. Now, it's free to join this business. Okay. So when we're selling online, if you're selling locally, do it as you always done. Drop your products off to people and get yourself that 35% commission, okay? Get that money in your pocket. But if then people are outside of your area of delivery, then get them to sign up as a customer/consultant. So all we would do is we would sell it to them this way. Why don't you get yourself signed up? You're going to get 20 to 35% off all the things you buy. You're going to get a free gift with orders. There's always things going on. You're going to get a discounted starter pack with samples and all different, you know, 80, 90 pounds of the products for 19.99 is yours if you want it. Okay. And also we will add you to our customer support group. And in that customer support group, we're going to fill that group with lots of video demonstrations, lots of offers that are out now, and it's going to be one giant buy and sell site. But the customers are already yours in there. There's nothing to worry. Once you've got them in there, everybody else is going to do the work for you as well, because we'll all be posting constantly. We'll all be keeping that ticking over, and your people who you've signed up as a customer who will go on and think, right, what's on sale this week? You know, how many people go shopping at like Costco, for example, and they've not got a business, but because it's that wholesale price, they'll go and buy in bulk. Yeah? If they can see they're going to get 35% discount, it's going to make them want to order more. Plus, to get themselves 5 catalogues in the starter pack, if they decide they want to, you know, get all them 3 things for $19.99, they may well go and hand them catalogues out to friends and family, who will then maybe place an order with them, earn them a bit of money, make them realise that actually I could do this myself and I could go on and be a consultant. And if they don't, then that's okay as well, because having lots of these customers is going to build your volume. Okay, if we can go out there and we can just literally fill this now with lots of people coming in, consultants, all joining you, and they all put 50 quid order on, even, you know, if that's the thing. The thing with this is you get incentives for you to keep putting orders on for 3 months as well when you join up. So there's all that going on, and if you do that and they come into this and they're going to keep seeing all the offers, then they will, and it's bits of orders everywhere. Lots and lots of people will make a massive volume, which is going to put your bonus up. This is where you're going to start earning more money off a huge amount of people that are all placing a small amount of orders. And these people, you don't even need to work with. These are customers. Yeah, these are not people you need to have coaching calls with. These are customers that are just in that group that are getting sold to on a regular basis, that are going to go in, order themselves, not even come to you. And there you go, you're getting your commission on it. Okay, frontline people, 9%. So we're also going to talk about as well now attraction marketing. So what we want is we want people to come and join you, and we want it to be done the right way. Yeah, we do not need to bombard anybody. Okay, me and Chris have been doing the network marketing now for 5 years, and we've never really approached, like, bombarded our people at all, ever. So we've always just had people come to us. Yes, of course, we tell them what we're doing, and of course we always make it aware that we're looking for people, and if they ever want to join, but they've always approached us. Okay, so we need to do that. There is no need for the push yourself. You need to create a need and a want, and you know, I think this is the same with the selling. We're going to have things that you might look at in the catalogue and not necessarily think you need, but we will find that need. We will create that need. We will create that want, and we will get that on Facebook, and people will then come to you and say they want to be a part of that. Okay. The thing is, people want to join you, not necessarily the company. You know, you've got to, this is why it's so important to brand yourself, what you're coming across as on Facebook as well. Okay. Lots of people will say that it doesn't matter what people think about you and all that, but you know what? In this type of business, it does. It does matter what people think if you want them to join you or if you want them to be a customer with you. So make sure you're always, you know, portraying yourself the right way on Facebook and putting positive things all the time. Because to tell you this, there's a complainer, yeah, you can see people on Facebook, and I'll see them, and every day it's like, oh God, it's a miserable day, oh I hate work, oh my life's so boring, oh this, that, and the other. And I look at them and I think, God, I'd hate to have their life. Now, if they were trying to sell me a business, I'd be running from them. I'd be like, oh my God, no, I never want your life. So, you know, don't put things like how stressful things are or anything like that. Just keep things positive, because they will come and join you purely because they want to be like you. They want what you've got. They want the lifestyle that you've got. But make sure you're getting that across the right way. Okay. Again, upon in not saying what you're doing. So again, that's all to do with not necessarily marketing or Oriflame all over your business. You want to create a bit of interest where people are a bit nosy to see what you're doing. Yeah, so that they don't necessarily know. The amount of people would just click on and go, oh yeah, and say, sorry, I'm not going to have a look on the website or whatever. You want them to come and say, what is it that you're doing? What is it? Because it looks great. Drip feeding information to people. This type of stuff is what grew our business. Just little drips of information. You know, obviously our first trip to Jamaica that we got, we're relying on the beach. This is the life this business is giving us. That got us our, you know, one of our first gold legs through that. Then we've got, you know, things like the champagne celebrating more success. you know, sat outside in the sun with the laptop on a sunny day when everyone's complaining all over Facebook how hot it was and they were stuck in work. And I'm there on Facebook. Wow, days like this, I just love being able to sit outside. That's the type of thing that you need. And then also having fun, showing that you're having fun. The team that has fun is the team people want to be a part of. So make sure that all that is getting all put on Facebook and how much you're enjoying it, because you'll start attracting lots of people. Now, I wanted to go through on here. Joe Warman and Annette Mason and Kate Bancroft have all put together a fantastic new starter checklist. Now, with this is something that we can all follow, we can all keep up to date with. There's lots of different things, these different incentives that you can do. Again, getting your group set up, posting your products, all of that type of stuff. It's got on the starter pack codes and going through the 90-day business plan and downloading all the apps. All of that stuff is on there. So that's great for you to follow if you're setting up a new person. Now, for online, well, for all of it, you need to kind of use the incentives, to keep people going. So we've got, for every time people join, they've got this like incentive. The first reward, like our welcome reward, 1, 2, and 3. Okay, and this is all the different things you need to do over the 3 campaigns, which is encouraging sales each month, and you'll get all these things for free. And if we push that and we promote that and then we really recognize that, I think that will keep people going, because we've definitely used little stepping stones of recognition to keep our group going. So these are some of the little recognition posts that I've made that we're just going to keep sharing, sharing it on the group and sharing it on the timeline. I think is really important. All right, so we need to be doing things like welcome to the team post on the timeline. Well done on placing your first order on the timeline. Okay, all that type of stuff we need to have out there so that they're seeing it, but also the friends are seeing it, and then they want to know what they're doing, and it's creating more. If we can do this right across, and their friends are seeing it, and then they want to join, and then their friends are seeing it. Okay, so there's loads of different ways of doing it. Where the recognition though is really important, but I think on the timeline this can make a big difference. So all this is just like getting a new car, isn't it? We've got, it's a car, so we joined a business. It's a network marketing business that sells products with catalogs and online. Isn't that very similar to what we're all used to? You're getting a new car. This was described to me today by Sarah Jones, and I thought it was great. You're getting a new car, you don't know where your indicators are, you turn your windscreen white is on. You can't find this and you can't find that, but you know what? We quickly adjust. Yes, it's different to what we used to, but we very quickly adjust, and sooner or later you'll forget about your old car. You're not sure how you even worked any differently, because you're just used to what you know then, and it's always a bit daunting at first, but we just need to make sure that we are stripping it back to basics. Okay, it doesn't matter what the pay plan is to get to district manager right now. It doesn't matter what the rules and we never went through the handbook of our Oriflame team, went through all the rules and regs and stuff. No, I never did anyway. All this type of stuff, we've just got to put it to one side. Let's go and sell some products. Let's go and share this business with people, and let's just watch it grow. So thank you very much. And sorry I couldn't get on the webinar, so let's do it like this. But that's all for me. So thank you.